Hello children, how are you? I hope you must have enjoyed your festive and now returning back to our studies. As you know, your half-yearly exams are nearing and you got to be very serious for your work. I know that many of the children have not submitted their copies and some of them they have submitted but they have not completed their work, right? Be serious children from now onwards, because if you don't take your studies seriously, strict action will be taken. It is not that you are not going to return back to school. You are going to return back to school. We will be facing each other physically, not only through videos only. We will be facing, you will be facing us, and at that time you know what will happen, right? You will be punished. I will take you to the principal with your copy to show what type of work you all are giving to us, right? Now with the revision work we'll start. We'll do chapter number 16, that is continuous tense. Now for the continuous tense children, we usually use ing or the present participle form of verb to show the continuous tense. Like any verb, like we are going to add the ing to it, or the present participle form will be shown as a continuous tense. Now for example, I have written some 3 examples over here to state the difference of the tenses. The girls are playing volleyball, right? The girls are playing volleyball. Now are playing, this shows what? It is a present continuous tense. Therefore, hence the verb play will become playing, right? They are still continuing. The action is being taken place still, right? The next is I was reading when the doorbell rang. I was reading. So I was reading shows the past continuous tense, right? Next is they will be leaving the house early, right? They will be leaving the house early. Will be leaving the house is the future continuous. We have continuous tense in all these sentences. The verb is added with the with ing, right? All playing, reading, leaving, to show the continuous tenses. Now we have studied in detail about the present tense, past tense and future tense. Very vividly and very clearly I have taught you, explained you what is the difference of it, right? Now, so therefore we won't take much of the time to explain the continuous form of tenses. Now children will see the rules to form continuous tense. For the positive statement, as I told you, there are 3 kinds of sentence. We have to focus on 3 things for the rule. One is the kind of sentence, the subject and the numbers, right? Kind of sentence is what? Positive, negative and question sentence. If you have not understood, go to and see the last videos of mine, revision as well as or you can see the chapter wise, then you will be able to understand clearly, right? Then the next is subject. You know that a sentence has 2 parts, that is subject and predicate. Now the subject is either noun or pronoun. Whenever we speak a sentence, it always has always carries 2 parts, that is subject and predicate. Now subject is generally noun and pronoun, and predicates are verb, adjective or adverb, etc. Adverb. Now, but we have to focus on the subject. Now then we will see the subject is which kind of number nouns, either singular or plural. Either the the subject is either singular or plural. Now what do you understand by the plural? Singular means 1, plural means more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are talking about in a sentence. Now, first we'll see the kind of sentence, and in which we'll see the subject, subject, and then we will see the form of the verb to use. Now, in the positive sentence, first we'll see the positive sentence. For the present continuous tense, we will first focus on the subject, and with the subject we are going to add is, am or are. Is for the singular, am is for I, we always use for I, and are we use when when the subject is in the plural form, right? Then the present participle form of verb. Then we will talk about the present participle form of verb. Let's see an example over here. She is sleeping. Now she is a subject. She is a subject. Like a subject, which form of subject? Singular. Singular noun, right? And it is a pronoun. So she is, therefore since it is singular, we are going to use is and sleeping with the present participle form of verb, plus we have to add ing to the verb. This is very important. So we have added ing to the present participle form of verb. Now next is I am reading. We are singing. We is plural form. So we will use are and sing to the present participle form of verb. We will add ing. Over here we will add subject, that is noun or pronoun, right? Next we will see the past continuous tenses. For the past continuous tenses, first we will see the subject is either noun or pronoun, then followed by was and were. Again was and were according to the numbers. Like we will use was, we will use for singular, and singular when the subject is singular, and were we will use when the subject is plural. Then the past participle form of verb. To the past participle form of verb, we will be adding ing to it, right? Like she was sleeping. Now subject she, plural, right? And since it is singular, we have used was sleeping, right? To the present participle form of verb, we have added ing to it. We were singing. Now we is plural, the subject is plural over here, hence we have used were, and then to the present participle form of verb, we have added ing. Then to the future continuous tense, again we'll see the subject is what? Whether it is noun or pronoun. Whether the subject is noun or pronoun. Then we will add will be, and then followed by the present participle form of verb. To it we will be adding ing to it. So like over here, she will be singing. We will be singing. We will not see, for the future tense, we will not see whether the subject is singular or plural. We will simply add will be, and with that present participle form of verb to the present participle form of verb, we will add ing. Now next we will see negative statement. Now for the negative statement, the rules to form continuous tenses for present tense, present continuous tense. First we'll see the subject, whether it is a noun or a pronoun. Then according to the subject, which from where we come to know about the number, we are going to use is, am, are, and then not, and then followed by the present participle form of verb by adding ing to it. Like over here, I am not studying. Like I is a subject, it is a singular, but we consider as a second person. So it is this thing. Am, with I we use am and not the to make it a negative sentence, and then continuous form of tenses. We are not watching Big Boss, right? Why are we have used? Because it is a plural form of number. Then for the past continuous tense, first we'll see that the subject, which is either it is noun or pronoun, followed by was and were according to the number, that is singular and plural. For singular was and plural we use were. Then not, then present participle form of verb, to it we'll add ing. Like over here, he was not reading. Was is I have used. Why? Because the subject is singular. Were, we were not watching. Were I have used because the subject is plural. Now for the future continuous tense, first we will see the subject, whether it is noun or pronoun, and according to it we will add will not be. No, for in this for future tense there will be no changes whether the subject is noun or pronoun. The form of tenses will be will not be, right? And then followed by present participle form of verb, to will add ing to it. Like over here, he will not be studying, right? Second is we will not be watching Big Boss, right? Anything you can have, film or TV or serial or anything, right? Now we'll see the question statement. The third kind of sentence is the question statement. Let's see. In the present tense, in the present continuous tense, the sentence form will be am, is or are according to the number, then the subject followed by subject, which can be either noun or pronoun, then the past present participle form of verb, to it will be adding ing. Like over here, is he painting? Now is which is singular, so hence we have used is, or painting. Painting is a present participle form of verb plus ing to it. Now are they participating in the game? Question mark, right? Why I have used are? Because the subject, that is pronoun, they are in the plural form. Next we'll see the past continuous tense. To the past continuous tense, since it is a question, the sentence will start either with was, were. It will either start with was and were. Was will be for singular when the subject is singular, and were we'll use when the subject is plural. Then comes this followed by the subject, then followed by the past participle form of verb plus ing. Like over here, was he painting? Question mark. Because it is he, singular, we have used was. So they over here is what? Is a plural form. So were. Were they participating in the game? Question mark. Next is the future continuous tense. In the future continuous tense, we will use only will, right? Will, then subject, then be. Will, then the subject will come. Subject is what? Either it can be singular and plural. Here we are not going to note down the numbers. So after the subject will be, then the present participle form of verb, to it we will add ing. Like over here, will he be painting a picture? Will they be participating in the game? Question mark. Right. So this is the way we construct, we form form continuous tenses, in a sentence. Now let's do some recaps, like exercise to recap what I have taught you regarding continuous tenses. Now we dash the news on the TV. So over here we have to write, verb is given watch, the word is given watch. and we have to complete with the present continuous tense. So we present continuous are. Why are? Because we is plural. We are watching the news on the TV. Rahul dash downstairs. Wait is the verb. Now we have to fill the blank with the present continuous tenses. Right. So over here Rahul is waiting. Why is? Because Rahul is singular. So is waiting. Right. Now next is the boys dash football when the doorbell rang. Play is the word. We have to complete with now with what? Present past continuous. The boys it is plural form. Right. So what it will be? Were. Play. Football when the doorbell rang. Right. Next is Ujjwal Dubey dash nervous before the exam. Now look is the word and we have to complete it with past continuous. So Ujjwal Dubey past may we have the was nervous, because in the past there are two words only we have to use, that is was and were. Right. So was is for singular and were is for plural. So boys is here we have used. Now Ujjwal Dubey is one person we are talking, so it will be was looking nervous. Now Avika dash her examination by end of December. Complete. Now we have to complete the sentence with future continuous tense. For future continuous tense, we have to use will be only. Whatever the numbers are, either singular or plural, we'll be using will be. So Avika will be completing her examination by end of December. Abbas and Aman. Now they are two. Now Avika is one. Now over here we are talking about two boys. That is Abbas and Aman. Now so it is, hence it is a plural. But what did I say? We have to change it to the continuous tense. So what did I say? We will be using only what? Very good. Will be. So Abbas and Aman will be joining martial class this week. Right, children? So now children, I hope you have understood. Go through the video carefully, and as I said in my last video, please improve your handwriting. It is really very bad. Your writing is not, even if you compare with the class 3 or 4 children, is worse than that. Your alphabets are not clear. You don't know how to write. I think I should make you write in the 4-line copy. If you give me this sort of work, I will go and talk to principal ma'am, and I will ask her to please ask you all to use 4-line copy instead of single line copy, because you don't want to grow up. Now that's it. Study hard. Have a good day.